All right, let's get this one started. Oh, I should show you guys close up before we go. I have no idea how these are staying up right now. All right. Now let's go. Cheers. Cheers. Welcome to the stream, upset people. You think I'm gonna fly through this one? Probably. I'm glad you feel healthy. Most people who eat apples feel very healthy when they're doing it. Oh yeah, that's what's up. Speaking of which, Brainwash Kaiser, we got Kaiser rolls here. Speaking of which, how many people have run into people who eat healthy but can't lose weight? No, here's the topic. I'm getting on to the topic. Eating healthy. Health food. And, you all the time. I talk to people all the time who eat healthy but can't lose weight. Because they don't know what healthy is. Now, healthy is getting the proper nutrients for your body. Okay? So, when it comes to food, you know what, guys? I think we got a kebab here. Does this qualify as a kebab? So, healthy is getting the proper nutrients for your body. You could do that many different ways. The thing is, people think if they eat quote-unquote health food is they're going to be healthy, which doesn't mean you're getting nutrients. There are no superfoods. There are marketing gimmicks. And the reason why I bring this up is because somebody I know, an acquaintance of mine, can't lose weight, and he was about to go to Whole Foods to change up his eating. And I said, look, dude, you can go to Whole Foods all you want, but, and this isn't knocking Whole Foods, if you're not getting the proper nutrients, you're not getting the proper calories, it has nothing to do with the genes. I didn't lose 60 pounds from my genetics, I'll tell you that. I told him, dude, if you're not getting the proper calories, you're not going to lose weight. I said, watch my Q&A on YouTube. I hate when I have to tell people who I know, who follow me on Instagram forever, to watch my Q&A. It should be, hey, I watched your Q&A, and but bare bones basic body weight is controlled by calories. If you eat too many calories and all you eat is lettuce, you will get fat. Yeah. No. Well, that's not possible because lettuce isn't calorie dense and nobody's going to eat over 2,000 calories of lettuce. Trust me, I've eaten a lot of lettuce. You can still get fat on clean, organic, vegan foods. And most people don't understand that. They think the foods are going to make them leaner. Now, if buying health food makes you consume less calories, then congrats on your weight loss. But it still doesn't mean you're going to be healthy. So, as a human being, you need macronutrients, carbs, fats, and proteins. You need essential protein and fats to be healthy. Carbs are a great option and source of energy. Now, off topic, in America we use buffalo wing sauce guns. So, well, I don't have a chili sauce gun, we do use buffalo wing sauce guns. So, while there's nothing wrong with buying health foods, understand nutrients, understand micronutrients, your fiber, your potassium, iron, all this shit. You need essential amounts of these things, and just because you're eating healthy foods doesn't mean you're getting these things. And just because you're eating cheese sauce doesn't mean you're not. So, of course I got a gun, man. So what I do is flexible dieting. And flexible dieting is getting proper nutrients with foods you enjoy. Which doesn't mean you just eat a bunch of shit. Even though you can lose weight just eating Pop-Tarts and Twinkies, you can. It's science. It's calories in versus out. You should eat fruits and vegetables. I nail my macros with my meals most of the time, Brandon. Meaning, maybe one day my potassium's off, but it's on the 2 days surrounding it. Maybe one day my, I don't know, vitamin C is off, but it's on the 2 days surrounding it. So, for the most part, I get all my micronutrients with my meals. No. Hey, you can have pizza. When people find out they can have pizza and lose weight, it's a beautiful thing. Because pizza is beautiful, life is beautiful, and life is too short to not eat pizza. And when people connotate good and bad foods, this food's good for you, this food's bad for you, you're doomed to fucking fail on your diet. You're gonna fail. It's over before you even started. When you're dieting and you're eating only healthy foods, if you're lucky enough to be losing weight, losing fat, because A lot of times people cut carbs, they lose water weight, and they're like, yeah, I'm on a great diet. Even though they're not losing any fat. So, if you're eating healthy foods and dieting, every time you pass a fast food restaurant you enjoy, or a pizzeria, or whatever, it's like a friggin' recovering drug addict, a recovering crack addict passing the crack shop. And it's not like you're passing one crack dealer, it's you're passing legal crack dealers with big storefronts that say, crack. Come in, we got this special today. Imagine you're a recovering crack addict and there's just crack addict stores and we're like, we got 2 for $4 today. Come on in, buy one, get one. You'd be screwed. And that's the same thing it is with dieting. So, no. While you can't scientifically come up with a way of smoking a certain amount of crack every day and sustaining your crack habit while being healthy and responsible, with food you can. You can. So, when you understand there are no unhealthy foods and there are no healthy foods, there's only nutrients. Your body doesn't recognize anything besides nutrients. Let me repeat that. The human body only recognizes nutrients. It doesn't recognize Pop-Tarts. It recognizes the nutrients in those Pop-Tarts. So, calories are king, macronutrients are second, because macronutrients have caloric values. Friggin' carbs and protein have 4 calories per gram. Fat has 9 calories per gram. Calories are attached to those nutrients. Hey, you could wish a heart attack on me all you want. You could be pissed that I lost 60 pounds at 30 years old. You could not listen to anything I say. You could tell me I'm going to die tomorrow, but I really don't give a shit because I ain't going nowhere. So, and that's the first sign that you failed at dieting. You're either failing at dieting or you don't get it. If you'd like to learn, you could stay here and learn about nutrients. So, to give you the nutrients in my meal, first of all, I burned about 3,800 calories today. I'm 200 pounds, I'm 6'2". I went for a quick bike ride, and I actually hit the gym too. You hit that cardio because the bitches at the gym are hot? Well, hopefully they think the same about you. This is 38 calories, 214 grams of protein, only 111 grams of fat, 435 grams of carbs. This is a low-carb meal for me. 48 grams of fiber, and so on. And I can't wait for somebody to be like, yeah, but how much of this, how much of that? You're probably not getting that bike, Lopez. That was a limited edition bike. If somebody has it, I would grab it. No shirt don't hurt. There's no reason to put on a shirt to come on Twitch. I don't wear a shirt to begin with. So, back to nutrients. That's what your body recognizes. Now, you can eat clean all you want, but you may be missing out on essential nutrients. if you need to lose 30 pounds, that's 31,500 calories. Is that right? Let's see. I can't math right now. No, I'm sorry. That's 105,000 calories. I'm way off. So, there's 3,500 calories in a pound of body weight. 1 pound of body weight, 3,500 calories. So, if you want to lose a pound of body weight, you need to burn 3,500 more calories than you consume. Or consume 3,500 calories less than you burn. Or a combination of both. Now, because people are fucking lazy, I recommend consuming less. And the best way to consume less, in my personal opinion, is by intermittent fasting. So, the benefits of intermittent fasting besides health. Now, besides health, besides lowering insulin resistance, besides increasing growth hormone, regulating blood sugar, all types of things, is not getting friggin' hungry. Never getting hungry and getting to eat like a fat ass. When I was overweight, I didn't eat meals this big when I was overweight. First of all, I couldn't eat meals this big. I just couldn't finish it. That comes with practice. Now, there's me before my weight loss and after. Before and after. 29 versus 35. We had a burger fall. Motherfucker. So, intermittent fasting is not magic. All it does is makes it easy to adhere to your caloric deficit. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it, guys. It makes it easy to adhere to your caloric deficit. It makes it easy to stick to your diet. There's Lopez, are you still intermittent fasting? Who in here is intermittent fasting, first of all? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what wearing a bow tie has anything to do with being Muslim, but okay. So, yeah, so, like I said, one of the main benefits is you never get hungry anymore when you do it properly. When you do it properly, you never get hungry anymore. Now, when you do eat, you could do 1 or 2 meals. Up to you. I recommend 2 meals for... I recommend if you eat 3 meals a day, moving to 2 first. If you eat 5 meals a day, moving to 4 first. Just starting with subtracting 1 friggin' meal. That makes it easy to get used to. And I also recommend tracking your intake. This gun is... Oh, there it is. So, I recommend tracking your intake in MyFitnessPal. The reason why I recommend tracking your intake in MyFitnessPal is... Thank you, Aurora. When you start tracking your intake, do it for 2 weeks, right? If you track your intake for 2 weeks, you're going to find out all the stupid friggin' things you're eating. You think you eat healthy, but you're not losing weight because you consume too many calories of X, hopefully not health food, but it's probably a health food that you're consuming too many calories of. Well, for instance, nuts. Nuts are the highest calorie food. Highest calorie friggin' food. You could eat friggin' 1,000 calories of nuts and not even be satisfied at all. But nuts are healthy. Avocado. Peanut butter, made from nuts, obviously. This is some tastefully simple garlic seasoning. It's pretty good. So, now the reason why I'm talking about this is because summer is coming and people want to make some changes. Some people want to make some changes. Most people won't. But I'm telling you how. Well, if you track your intake, everything you eat and drink, this is 5-calorie juice. Now, many Twitch people consume way too many fucking calories of soda. Mountain Dew, energy drinks, fucking just drinking bullshit to stay up all night and game or watch me eat. Who the fuck knows? I'm actually Drake's father. I'm Drake's father. And if you track your intake in MyFitnessPal for 2 weeks, everything you eat and drink, first of all, half of you are going to fucking quit and be like, oh, it's too difficult. All the fucking foods are in there. All the major restaurants are in there. Friggin', you could scan a barcode and friggin' put in the serving. I have a food scale, yes. I use the food scale to weigh all my food. However, if you don't need a food scale to start, you just want to get an idea. And a food scale does help because nobody knows. All right, if it says like about 3 pickles, whatever it is, and it's low calorie anyway, doesn't matter. If it says a tablespoon, you have no friggin' clue what a tablespoon is. I have no clue what a tablespoon is. You don't either. Nobody friggin' knows. The people who made the friggin' container, they don't even know what a tablespoon is. It's 32 grams. Whatever. Whatever it is. And you weigh out the 32 grams and you're like, holy shit. You're like, I've been screwing myself on peanut butter. Which after the stream, at the end of the stream, I'm going to weigh peanut butter for you guys and show you 200 calories of peanut butter. That's like that much. And I'm just using peanut butter as an example because it's a nutritious food that's calorie dense. So, a food scale can help, but maybe you go out and order salads at some place. Maybe you order something. Most people fuck themselves on dressing. Dressing is huge. Salad dressing. Anything. Most dressings are mayo-based. A lot of dips are mayo-based. Mayo is ridiculously high calorie. Regular mayo. If you eat out at restaurants, first of all, if you ate out at a restaurant, this meal would not be 3,700 calories, okay? If you ate out at a restaurant, this meal would be about 6,000 calories. Possibly more. Possibly more. You can't get the type of drink. It's just diet juice. It's just diet juice. Now, diet juice has no calories. So, when you are consuming calories in your drink, if this were regular juice, it'd be probably about, I don't know, 600 calories, 800 calories, which for some people, that's half of the calories they burn in a day. For many people. So, drinks are a big thing to look at. And if you like your drinks, then figure out how to cut calories somewhere else. You pick something that you can do without. If you love your friggin' soda and you want to drink 500 calories of soda a day and you only burn 1,500 calories, you better eat some like very light calorie foods for the rest of the day. However, maybe it'll be like, me personally, I'm like, unless it's alcohol, I'm not wasting calories on a drink. No, Lopez, I didn't end up getting a beast mode. I couldn't get one, actually. I tried too late. Well, you're calling it a fat-friendly burger, and while these burgers are lower fat than normal burgers, it's not about fat. It's, again, about calories. It's about calories. If all you eat is fat and you consume less calories than you expend, you're going to burn fat. Oh, hell yeah. Check that out. It's very dry, Myota. Even my juice is dry. This burger is 92% beef. Now, I was just in the taste, you're tasting everything. You're tasting lettuce, tomato, pickles, fries, salsa con queso. Friggin' what else? Oh, the garlic seasoning. Let me put more of that down. I'm not the biggest fan of ketchup. Ketchup is like one of my least favorite favorite things. So, if you're looking to cut calories, the things you want to look at are number 1, condiments. Number 2, health foods. If you go in the healthy cereal aisle, or granola aisle, or whatever the fuck you're talking about, all those cereals will fucking ruin your diet. All those cereals will ruin your diet, right? So, they're like 220 calories a serving versus like Fruit Loops, which is like 110. Or like any other good cereal. But it's healthy. So, while nutrients are important, don't fall for bullshit marketing labels. You eat 6,000 calories of cereal and you're still lean? So what? Look, just the fact that your name is Buff Guy makes you a fucking cheese ball. So you probably eat 6,000 calories worth of cheese balls too. Hey guys, my name is Buff Guy because I just want you guys to know that I'm buff. Because I know you guys care about that. And to answer your questions about intermittent fasting and digestion, stretching your stomach and whatnot, I digest while resting. I eat before bed. The body is meant to digest while resting, and me and many other people have been cured of acid reflux, heartburn, indigestion. Acid reflux is the worst friggin' thing. I still remember I haven't had it in years, but it was like you just have like this like it's like sewage like right in your like throat right here, just sitting right here like bubbling. It's just it's horrible. I remember it was like, and a lot of people have told me intermittent fasting cured them of that as well. So no. If you eat and go work out, if you eat and you're running around with food in your stomach and all that stuff going on, yes, that probably can lead to heartburn and indigestion. Now, everybody's told, don't eat, yeah, I don't lift, sorry. Everybody's told, don't eat before bed because carbs make you fat. Carbs are the devil. Carbs after dark. Eating after dark. Eating after 8. Now, you might, if you're not going to eat after 8, and if it's going to be beneficial to you, it's because you went over your caloric budget before 8. You know, when you download something like MyFitnessPal, put it in your stats, it's going to give you an estimate on how many calories you expend in a day. A calorie is a unit of energy. So, yes, this is a daily thing. So, the thing is you have your caloric budget. And let's say your caloric budget to lose weight is 1,500 calories. Let's say that's your caloric budget to lose, or to maintain weight is 2,000 calories. That's how many calories you have to spend in a day to maintain weight. Now, chances are by 8 o'clock, you already consumed 2,000 calories. So you might want to stop eating after 8. Now, the way to do it better is to save your friggin' calories and spend them when you can enjoy them. And for many people, that's nighttime. For many people, it's late at night. When you're home. I burn roughly 4,000 calories a day, but some days it's more, some days it's less. And I estimate need accordingly. Well, if you've just been picking out and gained 30 pounds in the winter, you ate at 105,000 calorie surplus, and now you need to fix it. Well, ETAB, MyFitnessPal recommended for the regular healthy human being with a normal metabolism. As I've told you many times, you have fucked your metabolism and you need to repair it. So, no, you shouldn't consume 2,500 calories. Well, here's the thing. When it says 2,000 calories for the average person, when it says 2,000 calories for the average person, most people are not the average person. Keto is a horrible diet to do, and I'll get to that. If you're doing keto for weight loss, you're going to be friggin' pretty upset. Or for fat loss, I should say. So, now, hold on. What the hell? Wait, hold on. Where are we? Oh, gluten. Gluten doesn't make anyone fat. We're going to the caloric budget. Now, I save up all my calories and spend them in one shot. That's what I personally do. I've been doing for 3.5 years. Before that, I was spending them all at nighttime, right? I was doing multiple meals beforehand. But either way, the longer you wait to start eating and you get used to it, the less of a window you eat in or time frame you eat in daily, the less hungry you get. If you're doing 1 meal a day, you're never going to be hungry. If you're doing like 2 meals a day in like a 6-hour period, you're barely going to be friggin' hungry. If you're doing breakfast, lunch, and dinner and snacks, you're going to be friggin' hungry. If you're doing friggin' small meals spread out throughout the day, which everybody thinks you have to do to lose weight, you are going to be so goddamn hungry, you're going to friggin' hate your life, hate your shitty diet, hate your tiny ass meals. You're going to be on edge. You're going to want to pick a fight with anybody possible. Anybody. It doesn't even friggin' matter. And you're going to be starving all the time. So, I've done it. It sucked. So, when you know what your caloric budget is and you spend it wisely, rather than spending, if you have 2,000 calories to spend, rather than spending 500 here, 1,000 here, 500 here, and you're fucking done for the day, or you could go into caloric debt, which is like charging it on your credit card. What happens when you charge something on your credit card? You got to pay it back with interest. And you're like, yeah, no, I'll pay it back right away. No, you won't. Now you got your credit card bills, small meals throughout the day, you felt hungry and shitty all the time. Now you got credit card bills, you're in credit card debt, you don't know how to get out of it. You go to friggin' like a friggin' credit repair specialist. I'm the credit repair specialist of calories, basically. So, hold on. Hold on, I'm trying to read this. No, not eating all day, like I said, makes you not hungry. So, sometimes I don't even feel like eating. Sometimes I'm like, I don't even know if I feel like doing this. Sometimes I just go to sleep and I'm like, I'll just eat double tomorrow. So, while cardio is great, you don't need to do cardio to lose weight. Well, everyone's different, but everyone can reprogram themselves. Like you said to what you're doing. Everyone can reprogram themselves. And that's what I had to do. So, in order to start intermittent fasting, the way to reprogram yourself is by doing it gradually rather than jumping into 1 meal a day. Even though many people just jump right into 1 meal a day. Many people in this stream have jumped right into 1 meal a day. Some of them are here. And again, intermittent fasting isn't magic. You're going to read about the magical fat loss benefits of intermittent fasting. You're going to read about the magical fat loss benefits of keto. You must be late to the stream because I went over the macronutrients in this meal. You jumped into 1 meal. So, and you might be fine jumping into 1 meal, but some people won't be. If you're a friggin' busy person, it's so easy to start intermittent fasting, like busy during the day, and not try to friggin' scarf down I'm glad you love keto, but all it does is make your meals smaller and lose a bunch of water weight, basically. If you want to eat at a caloric deficit in keto, my meal would be like half the size. A graphic on the screen showing macros. I gotta think about how to go over that, because here's something to tell you. When I post my macros, people think if they eat what I eat, they're gonna get the same results, when it's, no, I'm eating for my needs, based on my calorie burn, based on my nutritional needs. So you heard me moan with headphones on? How do you like that, Jeffy? So, if you guys want more info about intermittent fasting, can one of you mods post a link to my YouTube Q&A? Or just my YouTube homepage? Are you type 1 or type 2 diabetic? Because intermittent fasting does lower insulin resistance. I have food in my beard? That's right. More than that, Joanne, that's a rental. That's a rental and must be rented from a desktop browser. But also show them my Q&A, please, my questions answered video. Oh, thank you. So, the rental is, if you really want to dial things in, learn exactly how to do intermittent fasting very, properly, rather than making assumptions. However, I did cover a lot of this stuff in here for free. Thank you for sending me some food money. I appreciate it. Probably won't cover my meal. My meals are expensive. You know what the most expensive things are? Fruits. Fruits. Holy shit. The meals where I do crazy dessert meals with a ton of fruit, I spent like 30 bucks on fruit sometimes. Lopez, have a good one. Good luck with the beast mode. So, and Myota, I'm glad to have you back. I actually missed your shit talking. So, you have a ton of dieting options, and you could be intermittent fasting and vegan. You could be intermittent fasting and you could do keto if you want to. If you want to, just understand that in the first week or two of keto, 99% of the weight you lose is water. Which, maybe you want to lose some temporary water weight, but as soon as you eat carbs again, you're going to blow back up. So, in order to lose fat, you still need to be at a caloric deficit. Alright, so type 2 diabetic. Now, if you're type 2 diabetic, you should read up on intermittent fasting and diabetes, because intermittent fasting not only lowers insulin resistance, but it's been used in many cases by doctors to reverse type 2 diabetes or put it into remission. Yeah, Brandon, how many pounds down are you? No, that could go either. It could happen anytime, Jebby. You never know when the burgers are going to end up on the pizza that I'm going to fold up. And the cost of the meals can vary so much. Like I said, a lot of my dessert meals are super fucking expensive, where my dinner meals are not so much. You start in August, you're down to 188 from 260. Congrats. Where did you first learn about intermittent fasting? I missed where you said how much you lost, Brandon. Was it 40 pounds? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, it's just diet juice. Of course I eat fish. Jenny and I may be doing a sushi meal soon. Streaming it? I don't know. Possibly. Actually, I don't know if the camera would go there on the table. We're going to do a pretty cool sushi meal. The last time I did fish on video, well, the last time I had fish was the other night. I had a small amount of sushi, but there's no real video of that. Thank you, Darren. Thank you. There's a good chance if you read up on intermittent fasting and type 2 diabetes that you can take some steps to at least make it better and regulate your insulin, possibly reverse it, or at least put it into remission. And most people don't know that. And vaping and losing weight. Vape doesn't have calories. $40 pounds down still. Okay. Awesome. E-Tab, say one more dumb thing. I'm just gonna. I love you, E-Tab, but we're just gonna have to block you for stupidity. Oh, you're just doing research? Yes, that's correct. Type 1 is not reversible. We're talking go away, E-Tab. We're talking about type 2 diabetes. Tips on front lever holds? Honestly, I gave up on front lever holds. Once upon a time, I'm like, a front lever hold is when you hold onto the bar. You hold onto a bar, and you basically have your body parallel to the ground, which is ridiculously friggin' hard. And once upon a time, I was training to do them actively, like a little bit every day. And then I let it go. And then I started again. I'm like, this time I'm going to train until I get it. Let it go. So, I don't know. I'm not the consistent front lever hold guy. There's some things I'm so inconsistent with. That's interesting. Thank you for hosting me, Lifestyle. That's interesting, Darren. As human beings, we weren't even... Look, as human beings, we weren't meant to eat multiple meals. We were meant to eat when we could. And as hunters and gatherers, we would hunt during the day, fasted, kill, fasted, swim, run, drag your friggin' kill back, skin it, cook it, clean it, whatever, all that stuff, fasted, and then feast at the end of the night. If you made a friggin' kill. If you made a kill. And if you didn't, you were just going to eat berries or maybe some fish, maybe fish, and that was the same thing. You had to kill a bunch of fish. So, to the guy who thinks I'm going to be constipated, he's obviously constipated with watching me eat. He's all jammed up right now. He's like, yeah, fuck that guy. But he's going to be constipated. So, proper digestion comes from friggin' getting the proper nutrients. Back to that. Back to that. No, that awesome, Lifestyle. Glad to hear. So, when you're getting the proper vitamins and minerals, your digestion is going to be good. When you're getting the right amount of fiber and all this stuff. When you're not, your digestion is going to be screwed up. Well, too many people don't know enough about type 2 diabetes and really don't do their own research. And I'm not saying you guys have not done your own research. I'm not singling anybody out at all. Or saying you should have come across intermittent fasting, because if you're looking for shit on the internet, you're going to find shit all over the place. But I'm just saying a lot of people listen to their main physician, and not every doctor is as good as the next one or knows as much as the next one or has stayed up on their studying like the last one, like the next one. So, I mean, how many doctors do you think, if you've been a doctor for 30 years, you think they're fucking really friggin' up on all the new shit, all new developments, or it's just like from some friggin', you think they're still reading all different revisions in medical journals and all this shit? No, of course not. And as far as my health, I obviously get checked out on a regular basis. Blood work, liver, kidneys, all that stuff tested to make sure I'm still healthy. And it's all in proper ranges. Low effort trolling. Look, I'm not the expert on curing or reversing diabetes, because I've never been in that situation personally, and I've never taken on anybody and prescribed anything. I'm not a doctor. All I've done is a lot of research on intermittent fasting, what I do. So, and to answer that, type 1, you're born with it. You're born with type 1 diabetes. Yes, water fasting is silly. And this is why I say water fasting is silly. If you're consuming the proper nutrients daily and you're water fasting during the day, that's fine. But there's this new craze of water fasting where you lose muscle and bone and slow down your metabolism. There's this new craze where people are going on these like 10-day water fasts, right? First of all, scientifically, after about 72 hours of being at a major caloric deficit, your metabolism starts to slow down. That's first of all. When your metabolism starts to slow down, fat loss starts to slow down, and your body starts to get energy from lean mass, which is muscle and or bone. So now you're slowing down your metabolism. The fat you are losing is much less because you're losing also muscle and or bone. So you're losing weight on the scale, except you're not even losing as much fat as you think you are. And then when you're done, because people don't know this. So then you're done and you go back to eating the way you were, but now eating the way you were just to maintain is a caloric surplus, because before you started water fasting, you were burning 2,000 calories a day, and depending on how long you water fast, maybe you're burning 1,700 calories a day now, because you went on this crazy long water fast. Maybe you're burning less. So I don't stream my dumps, but I will name my next dump after you, Ilorn. You seem very upset. But I genuinely hope your life gets better. Do macros matter besides protein? I don't even think protein matters that much. Don't tell me with a chew with my mouth closed. This is my freaking kitchen. I'll eat the way I want to. Look, I eat good protein as an insurance policy. However, and I have streamed myself on the toilet, because there were a couple times when I needed to shit midstream. So I eat enough protein as an insurance policy. However, I'm really not all that convinced it's really important. I think much of the emphasis is probably the supplement industry, who emphasizes you get a lot of protein. Arnold Schwarzenegger emphasized it years and years ago when he was God, and everybody went by it and took it and ran with it. That's where the whole gram per pound of body weight thing comes from, Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's like, you must eat a gram of protein per pound of body weight. Something like that. I can't remember exactly how it went. But after that, every supplement company took it and ran with it. And why do you think? they want you to friggin' buy protein powder, buy protein shakes, buy protein bars, protein this, protein that. I fucking post videos on Instagram and everybody fucking critiques the protein, like, but there's not enough protein. Dude, I'm really not all that convinced it's that important. Like I said, it's an insurance policy. And yes, there are studies. There are plenty of studies about protein, right? Well, let me get to that now. Oh, wait. I forgot my juice. Hold on. Abs will be back tomorrow. Anyhow, what was I going to say? Hold on one second. I'll wash my hands. Did I eat a midget before the burger? How many billions of dollars is the supplement industry?